guys, and welcome. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic medium healer and starseed. Okay, this is going to be a reading or session for Capricorn. So let's see, what do we got going on? Crystals, Capricorn. Oh, okay. So you guys have bismuth. This is very fragile. It's a man-made crystal. This is to rewrite your code with rainbows. If you work in Silicon Valley, this is a very good crystal to use. If you get easily distracted or you are a burnout or just this is a good crystal to use. Yeah, like I said, it is a man-made crystal. It's extremely fragile. It's actually gonna induce psychedelic influences or effects without having to take the red pill. So this is really going to take you back hundreds or millions of years ago. It's very powerful, especially if you were to place it on like your forehead or something like that. It's really going to energize your life, make it full of color, really help you to focus. And then you guys had rhodochrosite. So this is to soften your heart. It's beautiful. A lot of loving, unconditional loving energy here. This is for anyone that is grieving or has a very heavy heart about a major loss, or if a relationship is expired or an outdated self or belief. This is a good crystal to hold on to. When your heart just hurts and like you feel like you can't take anymore, call on rhodochrosite. It's beautiful, like rosy pinkness, is full of unconditional love and warmth, and it's going to help to really heal your heart. Okay, so soften love vibes. Okay, let's see what's going on then, Capricorn. What's happening here? You got anyone on the chat live? Hi guys, thanks for joining. It's extremely cold where I am today. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here for Capricorn. Well, the devil is coming out to play. Don't feel alone in that, though. Okay. Oh, I'm really enjoying this vibration. I have this like frequency ring in my ear. It's not like a ring. It's like a vibration. Like it feels like a binaural beat almost. I like it though. I like that feeling. I like the tingliness of my brain and my ears. Okay, let's see what is going on here. So we have that you guys need to be patient, okay? Things are still working out on an like energetic, alchemy, magnetic grid, universal law type of situation, okay? There's things happening behind the scenes still, but you guys have the ability to blend your practicality and your spirituality. So almost like making money off of both. You're telling me that Capricorns, they need to know there's going to be some money in it for them. Okay, funny. So right now, you might also feel like you're living between two worlds, okay? They're also saying to be patient with this. We do have the devil coming out here. So this is feeling bound to something. This is low vibrational energy. This has also just been coming out for the collective along with the tower. And it's just because people are really noticing the low vibration for what it truly is now. So this might just be more apparent in your life. You might realize that this job really drains you now, or this person is so toxic, or like that just makes you feel a certain type of way that you don't like to feel. Like it's this type of energy. But just know that we do have the power to release ourselves from whatever we feel bound to, okay? This could also just be like yourself, like you guys putting a lot of like because like this can also represent Capricorn, right? So this could be you guys just putting so much pressure on yourselves, okay? And like being like, no, I gotta grind, like I gotta do this, like I gotta work hard, like otherwise I won't get it. Instead of just like going with the flow and your natural alchemy, just the universe will take care of you. Like, trust me. Like, I've literally, like, I ran an experiment with the universe and I lived off of nothing for a year. And I probably lived nicer than I did when I was working my like corporate 9 to 5 job. Okay, so sometimes you just got to trust in that. We also have here someone having a lot of options. So this could also be confusing you. This could also just be a lot on the mind. You could just be thinking about so many different things. But this is like stress too, which is causing this confusion. But know that you have a lot of opportunities and options for yourself. So that is also good. But this could also be the low vibrational energy. It's these too many options. Maybe call Archangel Jophiel in and Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is going to help to release the low vibrational energy. So, dear Archangel Michael, I invite you in to help release the low vibrational energy in my environment or in me or my life. And so it is. Amen. Dear Archangel Jophiel, I invite you in to declutter my life, declutter my mind, beautify my thoughts and life. And so it is. Amen. Stuff like this is going to just help to like activate. If you talk to the angels, they work really quickly. We have free will here, so we have to give them permission to intervene in our life. So something for you is moving really quickly now. Something's going to pick up momentum. It could have to do with an air sign, but this is things moving in the right direction. This is someone also being sometimes like really coming into their abilities. This is someone also just like taking the risk and like spinning the wheel and it landing and paying out for them really good. Like this is fortune here. They're like showing me like a slot machine or like someone spinning a wheel and like it paying out. There's things that are also just destined and fated at this time. There's things that were written universally that are going to benefit you. We also just have the unknown here, X. This can be interpreted in so many different forms and ways, from space to math to unknown, just logo. So anyways, there's just a lot coming through there, okay? So somebody we have here, this air energy, possibly masculine. So you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just someone who's very intelligent, okay? This person is extremely intelligent. This person has a lot of knowledge. They might even hold like a pretty powerful job. They could work in the legal system. They could be like a scientist or like deal with like data research. If you do work in financing, it would be something extremely high up where they're dealing with a lot of like numbers and data. Okay. Yeah, this person is also like a protector. Like they're very strong physically and mentally as well as what's coming through. This person's also laser focused. So they might come off a little cold and detached, but it's just because they really care about like the task at hand. Okay. And they're always like gathering information. If this person's quiet, it's because they're like gathering information. Like I have like some sort of like spy or ninja or something, but like they're listening to every single word that is being spoken and they're reviewing it as it's happening. And then they collect all that data and then they make decisions based off of that and all of the like history and like I don't know, like there's just a lot that goes into this person when they do take action. Okay. Maybe even this person could have been like watching someone as well or like watching you. We also have feeling left out in the cold, okay? Someone feels left out in the cold, whether this was by a person or like so emotionally, or maybe felt spiritually left out by the divine. This person, or like financially, a lack. This person is feeling like a lack and feeling out in the cold. We also have this fire sign here, possibly. So another masculine energy could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person's really fired up. They're really passionate. They're really motivated. This person does really well in the public eye. It could even be like an actor or like a celebrity, or they're like a politician or like a leader, an influencer. Like people are really drawn to this person. They could also be like an athlete, or they're just really good at sports. Like this person, they're really physically strong. They're probably like pretty attractive looking. Like they would probably like care about their appearance. But this person's a leader. They're futuristic. They're innovative. They're a risk taker. And they get things going. They get things started, and people will follow them just because of their energy and their like passion. So yeah, I mean, someone might have felt left out by these energies or out in the cold, something along those lines. We also feel like someone could really feel bound to this energy, really bound to this fire energy. And this person could also be from your past as well. Okay. This person could be from your childhood, past life, or something along those lines. Also, too, like, they want you to, I'll get there in a minute, actually. Okay, so we have here Isis making her appearance. So, and Mother Mary along with her. So this is like a divine feminine energy here. There's actually a lot of like sexual energy here. So, like she's a beautiful sexual goddess. So maybe even like sex magic might resonate with you. She was a healer. So we have the healing art coming through really strong, even like holistic healing, medical. And then she had a lot of divine wisdom. Okay. So we have a lot of like wisdom coming through here, perhaps related to ancient civilization, to spirituality, to Egypt, to mythology. So we have all of this coming through, very possibly esoteric. We do have Saint Germain also coming through with some sacred geometry. And as far as crop circles, those have 1111 coming through. So make a wish or look up the meaning of 1111. There could be an additional message there for you. Something else they want me to say about Isis is just that she did resurrect her husband Osiris from the dead, and then they bared a child together. She gave birth to Horus. So this was a really big deal because technically Osiris was dead, right? Like he was resurrected at that time. Because he was resurrected, he did become the ruler of the underworld, but more in the sense that he actually made the judgment calls as to who was good and who wasn't. So it's kind of like the naughty list in a sense. Anyways, that is coming through really strong along with this energy here. Maybe this is because it brings you an opportunity. Something about what I just said could bring you opportunity. This could be a business opportunity. This could be a windfall of finances or resources. This could be something very solid and stable to invest in, or something that you have and it's now paying out for you. It could even sometimes be like an early inheritance or just some sort of like good fortune or windfall for you. This is also linked to your wheel of fortune. So this is moving, this is happening for you. This is most likely going to happen in December to January, okay? And this is your wheel moving and paying out for you. Also, too, like with this energy, this could be why you have all these options as well, maybe where some of that confusion comes from. Possibly they're even old or different timelines. We have here someone wanting, someone patiently waiting for something to pay out. They put a lot of work into something. They've been watching it grow patiently. It looks like this is your wishes and desires. So whatever you've been wishing, desiring, manifesting, that you've put so much work into and have been like seeding the light for. It could have to do with your past, or perhaps like, I don't know, there's something here about your wishes and desires and the past. So maybe it's past life, maybe it's from childhood, but it is somehow connected to that. There is going to be justice, okay? There's going to be justice. There's going to be balance, order restored. This is also happening universally. So your wish could actually have something to do with like an old timeline or a past timeline. It could be on a much bigger scale. Like maybe it's part of the grand experiment or something like that. Also too, like your wishes and desires, like going with the flow and feeling a lack is what's kind of holding you back from your wishes and desires. Okay. And then we have here, yeah, so maybe even this type of energy, this Isis, this like Mother Mary energy, we also have 1414 coming through. There could be an additional message there for you. This brings in balance. This brings in balance. It restores order. Things are now as they should be. They're just and they're fair. This is like all taking place. Like it's on like a much bigger grid though. This feels much bigger. Also, too, yeah, like there could be someone that's like part of the legal or justice system. Um, yeah, we have that this person is also able to look at things from many points of view, okay? They're able to look at it from so many different points of view so that there is some sort of common ground met or the right thing is done. They really like weigh the options. Yeah, someone could definitely have abilities or resources or some sort of job where they're called upon to bring forth like justice and judgment because we have these side by side now. And once again, there's a huge emphasis here on Egypt for you. We have Thoth coming through now, which helped Isis, and helped Horus defeat Set. So this is all coming. Also worked in the underworld. We have Anubis coming through as well. Okay, so this is very fascinating. So perhaps some ties there. This is not shocking actually, because we are going back. The reason that everybody is like so like how why Egypt comes up in so many people's past lives and stuff is because that's what we're actually kind of moving towards again. Okay, we're reseeding the light. We're creating this new archetype. That we're creating the alchemy and the grid for the age of Aquarius. So this is why things are crumbling, dismantling. This is why we're rebuilding. Do we need that anymore? Is that relevant? What about the future? What about the past? Like, and then we're also just integrating like spirituality, practicality, technology, like abilities. Like there's just so much happening so that you guys can eventually be classified. What I mean is like eventually you'll be like a space bearing civilization. You'll be able to travel from, let's say Mars to Earth to the moon to Jupiter, over to planet X. Like you'll have spaceships, spacecrafts, all that type of thing, teleportation. Anyways, this is like further, but they're just talking about like going back to that point. Okay, so like we're going back to that point in spirituality, perhaps, but we're going back to a time of Egypt, and a lot of you could be from that time, and this is part of your work here. Okay, is to help with this. Um, so you are being called at this time to lead. You are being called by a higher force. This is the awakening, the great awakening. This is judgment. This is literally people resurrecting from the dead. And then we have here someone being very generous, somebody wanting to help somebody out. There's more than enough to go around. Everyone is kind of like well provided for. This kind of very kind of like sharp and direct and to the point. This person that is very methodical, has a lot of knowledge, may be called upon for that, or perhaps is in the legal system, or is like a warrior, or this person here that this person, there was something very specific they wanted me to say about this person. Um, yeah, somehow they're just tied to what you've been putting a lot of work into, what you've been patiently waiting to pay out, and they are going to be like generous. There is going to be generosity there, and like I said, you are destined and fated for this good fortune, this opportunity, and this is justice, this is judgment, this is earned and deserved to you. Okay, anything else here? Pay close attention, okay? See past illusions, they're saying. Call on Archangel Michael if you need, especially this month. He can really, really help you, keep you protected. But we do have him coming in, telling you to pay close attention to something. He comes in with kind of like urgency. This could also be this type of person here, okay? Pay attention to their message that they're delivering, even if it causes conflict, okay? Or they're telling attention to the conflict, because there's someone there that holds the light that is actually stepping forward. This person also has like an auric force field about them. They like literally carry the light. Like it's like they're showing me like someone like has like a cross in them or something. It's like this light, okay, this crystal. Yeah, this person can even have like a crystal body. So anyways, yeah, so they're telling you to pay attention to the conflict, call on Archangel Michael if you need to, but take a deeper look at what's happening, see past the illusions, because there's actually someone is bringing the healing, okay? Someone's actually bringing the light. This is the star. Perhaps people have even been waiting for this. It's going to bring a lot of healing. Okay. It's going to bring a lot of healing to this conflict. This person's a guiding light for others. They have a lot of wisdom. They're a healer, and they have a higher knowledge. Okay. They're called by the divine. They literally work for like the angels. Like this person's in white with wings there. And they're connected to